What's up YouTube, Capital G here, checking out a brand new, incredibly powerful card that just got revealed coming out of Ignition Assault. I will say this at the beginning of the video. I believe 100% that this card will see meta play. It is definitely that strong. And if I sound a little groggy, I did just wake up about 15 minutes ago, guys. But when we get a card that has this much potential, Cap G is going to make a video immediately. This is Lightning Storm. It is a normal spell card that is a hard once per turn. It says if you control no face-up cards, activate one of these effects. You either get to destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls, or you get to destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. This is it, guys. Konami basically giving Feather Duster back to the TCG. This is essentially, as a lot of people have said, Regeki and Feather Duster combined into one card. If you're an OCG player, you might not get the big deal. Oh, popping all spells and traps, who cares? We already got Feather Duster. But for us TCG players, we don't have Giant Remade. We don't have Harpies Feather Duster. We do not have Heavy Storm. This is a flipping big deal for us. And as a control player, as somebody who plays Altergeist, I am terrified by this card, because if you're playing decks like Altergeist or Sky Striker, decks that are known to set 5 spells and traps in their first turn, your opponent activates this going second and you do not have Solemn Judgment. It's just scoop phase. Like, go to the next game. You're not going to win. And you know, Sky Striker players, Altergeist players, we already have to fear things like obviously Red Reboot and evenly matched. But the difference is this card is completely free and it does not cost them their battle phase at all. Now, I know that there is the downside, you can't control any face-up cards, but honestly, even that can be played around. If you're playing a control deck like Altergeist or Sky Striker, you can still have like 5 or 3, 4 back row sets and maybe even no monsters on the field and still activate this card against your opponent. Also, this card has 2 effects, so even if you were going to hypothetically bring this in against control decks as a Feather Duster or as a pseudo Feather Duster, you can still use it against combo decks because it can destroy monsters as well. Like, I look at this card and I'm like, damn, this card is absolutely amazing. Guys, I know Konami has been trying to wreck the combo decks with Nibiru and Dark Ruler No More, but I feel like this is just kind of like the pendulum swinging in the other direction, and now as control players, we're getting our just desserts, because hell yeah, man, a Feather Duster that basically says if you're going second, if you're playing a go second deck, you can just trash all your opponent's back rows at once and not have to pay any life points, not have to skip your battle phase. This card is absolutely horrifying, and yeah, you will definitely see people side decking this card. I don't know if you'll main deck it unless you're playing like Madoche and Vogue decks that 100% just want to go second. Those decks might honestly even drop Twin Twister for this card because it doesn't require a discard. But yeah, this card is scary as hell. Even without the Regeki-like effect, this card just being a Feather Duster substitute is absolutely amazing, but having the monster destruction effect is pretty damn good. And honestly, like, the fact that it only destroys attack position monsters, that could only be relevant against, like, I don't know, maybe Guru control. People don't really set that many monsters in 2019. So yeah, this will be a solid card, and I'll just say it right now so you guys don't even have to be mad about it. This will be a short printed secret rare. This might even be a fucking prismatic secret rare when it's released in the TCG. Anyways, whatever you guys think about Lightning Storm, aka next $80 card out of Ignition Assault, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already and turn on the notification bell for daily videos.